welcome to Geekology. I'm David.
I'm Sven.
And continuing with our retro toy review, we have Star Trek Deep Space Nine Space Station by Playmate Toys.
Yes.
Now, to be fair, this was a toy released in 1995.
Maybe it might be late 94, but around about that, yeah.
Okay. Continuing on the Playmate range, this was one of the last ships. Technically, I'm counting it as a ships.
Okay.
One of the last pieces, big pieces they released.
Did they not do a Voyager?
They did, and a Defiant.
Did they ever do an Enterprise? Because it was the Art Asylum.
Art Asylum,
was it?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The Voyager was the last of the big ships they released.
Right. Okay.
So, along with several, just before, just after this one was things like the Talking Enterprise with 100 different sayings and stuff like that.
Of course, they did the Enterprise E, but it was only the first contact and insurrection, but they didn't do any Nemesis stuff. Right.
So, their standard style of packaging.
Mm-hmm. Well, they did Space Nine livery.
Dave,
it doesn't work. Same press for sounds.
I know.
I need an alternative.
beep, beep, beep.
There we go.
There's a good reason that the box is like that, because this is my actual one that I have out on display.
Okay.
So this is just an example of the packaging. The actual toy sits in a glass case in my living room,
Which is not here.
Yes, funnily enough, it's not. So the station has a stand.
That's helpful.
Which, to be fair,
Unlike Eagle Moss's one.
Unlike Eagle, but to be fair, with the stand, they didn't go with a logo or design. They went with something that's actually in keeping
That's quite cool.
with the ship, which is, well, again, it's a station, not a ship. But that in itself, I feel, is unique.
Yeah.
Because they went with something indicative of the style, not the thing.
So Cardassian base.
Here we have, so she slides straight onto it and can turn on the base as well. She moves on the base.
That's quite nice.
The other thing that I thought was quite nice about it is that one pylon has a point, and there is an Enterprise D in scale with the station, which really gives you, to be fair, an idea of just how big.
Bearing in mind that the original series Enterprise would be about that big.
Yeah.
And therefore the aircraft carrier Enterprise would be around about that big. Just to give you an idea of scale.
Additionally, they hid 4 buttons in the top for light and sound. So we have...
It's lit up the... That's quite cool. Okay, either they're phasers or they're the tractor beams.
That's a phaser, that was a tractor
They're
beam.
lighting up the same things. Well, they're the photon torpedo tubes as well. Okay.
And last but not least...
The hell is that? Is that supposed to be one of the doors?
Docking.
Oh, okay. Oh, I suppose, yes.
So,
okay.
There you go.
Actual sounds from the Deep Space Nine TV show.
Ta-da!
It is grey.
It's grey and green. There is that. There is a paint job on there.
Greeny grey. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite very dull.
The detailing in it is actually phenomenally good.
Yeah, that's for a Playmates toy. That's
to the point where when they released the model kit, which was slightly bigger than this, and he's only.
I might have to dig out my fibre optic one.
The detailing wasn't that much better.
Yeah, and also the model kit changed its mind about what scale it was in.
Yeah,
repeatedly. Because if it was in fact 1 to 2,500 scale,
it'd be stable, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the D is in fact the 1 2,500 scale. It looks huge next to it, and no, it's more like 3,300, from what I understand. Oh, while we're talking about model kits, the 7 Enterprise kit's finally been released in the States, and they've altered the specifications on it, and they've cocked it up. It's now got water slide decals instead of the press-on ones it was supposed to have originally.
I like the press-on ones.
Yeah, but so it's water slide ones, and bearing in mind all the Aztecing's on the decals, the D alone.
You couldn't do that much.
Yeah, apparently you can. But the biggest cock-up they've
You'd
made,
have to be very good.
the biggest cock-up they've made is when they originally announced it was supposed to be NX01,
Yeah.
1701 from the original series,
Yeah.
1701A,
Yeah.
B, C, D, E. That would have made sense. They've released it and you get NX01, 1701, 1701 refit, B, C, D, E.
What? Why?
Because they've done a new decal set for the motion picture set, which has 1701 refit, the Katinga class and the Reliant in, and they haven't done it for the A yet, I'm guessing. And I'm just like, now if there was going to be the press-on ones, they would have had to create new ones for all of them anyway, because it's a different way of doing it. And I'm just very frustrated with that, because that means that you have to buy a 3 enterprise set to get the decals to do the A. Whereas if they'd done the A in that big set, you could then buy the motion picture set to have the refit, the Reliant and the Reliant, because you'd want the Reliant with
Yeah,
those. It wouldn't make sense. Maybe not the Katinga class perhaps, but yeah. And then there's the other set, there's another 3 ship set which has got the Galore class in, but it's got the Saratoga and the Defiant in 12500 scale. So it's like, but the way they've done it, it's just really quite annoying.
Shining.
But there we go.
Playmate.
You're right, it is, but that's not important right now. Apparently it is. Huh?
I thought the sound chip was quite loud. The speed seemed a little off for me at the time, but
Still is. It's the tech of the time.
It's the tech of the time.
23 years ago.
Yeah.
So
The fact that it's still up and running.
Yeah. Will you be able to say the same about a 23-year-old Diamond Toys one?
I doubt.
No.
That one button's a bit on this model. It will go. Yeah.
Expected Klingons. That's actually surprisingly good compared with what I was expecting it to be. To be fair. Oh, right, that's quite cool. Lot of screws.
A lot of screws in this one. It's a downside to it.
Wow, okay.
But
yeah, well,
to
it is
be
underneath,
fair,
let's face it, nobody's going to display
it's
that way.
underneath.
Yeah. Especially when you've got the D up there. No, that's fair enough. How much did this retail for originally? Was it like 30 quid, 35?
35.
Like
it was one of the end
time.
ones, so it would have been.
Yours got a BT sticker on it?
no, mine doesn't have a BT sticker.
Because BT's used to sell these.
Yes,
most places didn't. It was like you could go. BT's was like the one-stop shop, wasn't it? They had Johnny Lightning, they had the AMT kits, and they had the Playmates. It was like, and they went bankrupt. It was like how? It's just how. Yeah, that's actually quite surprisingly good. To be fair.
So,
considering what I usually say about the retro reviews, though.
How are we going to score this one?
I'm going to give, considering what it is, considering the price it was, considering time period, it's getting a 9.
It's getting a 9. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to give it an 8. Absolutely love it. Think it's fantastic. It really is. Especially the way they hid the battery ports, because the battery takes 3 batteries.
Yeah.
Yes, they very cleverly did that. The reason that it only gets an 8 from me and not a higher score is purely the amount of screw points on the bottom. They didn't attempt to hide it at all. But for the price mark...
To be fair, this was before people started putting caps over screws, wasn't it?
It was. But, again, I'm going to rescore that. So, I'm going quite close to you. It's getting an 8.
High.
It's getting an 8.5 from me.
Okay.
The down point for it, in my opinion, was, as you observed, the amount of screw points.
But it's before they started putting caps on them.
It was before they started doing that, to be fair. However, I feel the level of detail is great. The price point at the time is great. So I've seen them go for about 80 in a reasonable condition for the ship / station with mediocre packaging. I've seen them go for 200 mint. But to be fair, you're going to be hard pushed to get them. It's not an easy piece. If you're a DS9 fan and you don't own one,
look out there.
Oh, you've got to track one of these down. They are it's a definite piece for a collection.
Yeah.
If you're into Deep Space Nine, this one really is. It's a no-brainer toy. I know that a lot of DS9 fans go for the Playmate Defiant, and I understand why. But for me, no, it's the station. It's just.
I mean, it's kind of a shame it was released before the Defiant came onto the show, so it doesn't have little Defiant.
Yep, the Defiant for this would be that big.
Yeah.
She's tiny.
Tiny little thing.
You'd need tweezers to put it. You wouldn't even be able to put it on the. You'd literally have to drop it on the docking stand. It couldn't.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, there you go. Right. Well, that's it for our opinions, but we'd love to read yours. So feel free to leave them in the comment section below. You can subscribe to us here on YouTube. You can follow us on both Facebook and Twitter, and of course there is the official Geekology website. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Bye.
Hi and welcome to Geekology. I'm David.
I'm Sven.
And continuing with our retro toy release, Star Trek. No, it's a toy review, not release.
Maybe it's almost enough to make me want to rip parts of my teeth off.
Now, as well as that, sorry, that was a bit shit, wasn't it? So, having a
Yes, it was. I'd rather you did.